Oh, what's going on, ladies? It's your boy Never Fail, and let me first of all apologize for the lack of uploads here recently. I know I've been very hit or miss every 4 to 5 days, and a lot of that is due to the fact that with the transition to the new hall or the old hall, whatever you want to call it, as far as at work schedule's been a little bit crazy. Hadn't been able to necessarily do the things that I wanted to do in regards to YouTube, as this dude gets fucking preemptive C forward like a bitch. Take that. Anyway, topic of the video, and I'm pretty sure I was riding that truck, but topic of the video: Clan Wars is a failure, and it screws the casuals. And I chose this gameplay here because this is actually a gameplay where I am playing in a full 6-man party. Bunch of tryharding, and it's a PS4, full 6-man party, and this is a game that's actually really, really close. And yeah, a good example of what it should be and what it's not. So anyway, straight to the topic. So Clan Wars, I'm pretty sure most people know how that works. You try to basically win a whole bunch of games, and each game mode, certain game modes based off the Clan War setup for that particular point in time. And you basically do that, and you try to hold those down and all that good shit and win the clan wars. You try to outdo other clans as far as the win totals that you're achieving. And I'm not exactly sure how it works as far as the win totals. I think you get 1 win per clan member per game one whenever you're playing with other clan members or some shit like that. Hope you don't hear that dog barking in the background. But anyway, you got that, and that's cool. That's a nice little aspect as I try to annihilate my teammate. Thank God we went in hardcore, right? But you got that going on, and that's cool. That's nice and all. Kind of neat little change of direction from Activision, Infinity Ward. But the problem with that is all this occurs in the public servers. Every damn bit of it occurs in the public servers, and that I do not like. I just don't. One of the best aspects of Black Ops 2 was the league play where tryhards could go to play other tryhards. And clans could go to play other clans and all that shit. And the problem you have with this particular game is there's no lobby for that. And they're going to have clan wars. There needs to be a clan war lobby so that you're playing other clans. You don't wind up getting put against, 6 randoms. Because basically, Infinity Ward gives you the incentive to play in parties, while at the same time giving you the ability to play against randoms and play against noobs in public lobbies instead of having to actually earn it by playing against good players and actually having to outplay good players. You're fucking able to play against noobs and rack up wins and shit, especially if you're playing against, the casual noob that doesn't want to, doesn't really care about the win-loss. They're just getting on here trying to blow some hours or whatever, blow some time. And that's just silly to me as I try to get lean kills. That's what I was doing there. But that's just silly to me. I don't understand why they would put it, make it that way. And to compound that matter, there's no mercenary playlist. So there's nowhere for people that are playing solo to go besides public lobbies. And you playing solo, you get stuck with, say 5 other people that are playing solo, and you're going against a full party. Unless that full party absolutely sucks, you're going to get your ass kicked. And I don't like that. I really don't. I mean, yeah, it's fun to be whipping ass. I'm still trying to get my corner lean kills for this fucking AK-12 stupid ass thing to have to do to get the gold camo. I don't even know why I want the gold camo. The gold camo's ugly. I've said that before. But I don't like the aspect of randoms getting stuck playing tryhards during clan wars because they want to fucking win a lot of games, and there's no other place for the randoms to go, which makes it really, really bad. I mean, it wouldn't be as bad if there was a mercenary playlist or something like that, but in all honesty, they need a league play style playlist where the randoms don't have to worry about going against full parties. The clan war should take place in this playlist. If you want to win clan wars, you should be playing against other clans, not against randoms. And that's just stupid to me that you're able to bypass playing against other clans, because hell, I see it a lot, a party of 4 or 5 will jump into the lobby we're in as we're waiting on it to fill up, and they back out. And I'm not saying I blame them, because the ability to do so is there, and they can back out anytime. And I don't know how I killed this dude. I really don't. But the ability to back out is there anytime, regardless of if it's a league play type lobby or not. But clan wars should take place in their own separate lobby. And the problem is the player base on this game is not big enough, like it has been in past Call of Duties, to support such a thing. That's where the real issue lies. And when your player base isn't big enough to truly support doing those type of things, it's a pretty big fucking pain in the ass to try and actually they shot my shit down quick. But to try and actually have that extra server or extra lobby. So you run into issues there. But the big issue for me is nobody wants to go against a bunch of tryhards when they're playing solo all the time. Yet the option's there, and there's no way to prevent or to circumvent getting stuck in lobbies like that, other than to just keep lobby surfing as a random. And that shit gets old. You get put in a lot of games and progress and shit, and it's just beyond annoying. It really is. So I would like to see, hopefully going forward, the clan wars is a unique aspect, and I think it's a good idea, but it's got a failed execution to it. And I'll say something, I thought league play was kind of failing at first, but I think they got a lot better as time went along, and they fixed it all up and everything, and it all worked out well. Now, the issue with league play was nothing really. I mean, honestly, I really can't think of any major issues with league play, and I don't see why we couldn't have instituted that into this, especially if Activision and Call of Duty are going to keep kicking out money like they have for the MLG style stuff. It'd be great to have something like that in here, and you could fucking wrap it around your clan wars, and then you could have a much easier time with your as a random, because you wouldn't get stuck in a bunch of damn trial, in between multiple clans trying to win clan wars. You wouldn't get, made a sandwich of. Basically, you wouldn't be the fucking PB&J in that situation. So hopefully going forward they learn from that mistake. This dude shits on me and I deserve to die. He straight the fuck out of me. But hopefully going forward they learn from that mistake. Like I've often said, Treyarch and Infinity Ward need to actually make a game together. I would love to see, Call of Duty stop coming out every year, maybe, and maybe every 3 years, maybe every 2, but have both developers. And this dude, oh no, somebody else. I thought that dude was about to shit on me. But maybe have both developers put their ideas together, because both have good ideas on certain things, and it's a damn shame to see that both those things never mesh into one game, which causes major issues and all that shit. Because most of the complaints you have during an Infinity Ward game is shit that Treyarch does well, and most of the complaints you see during a damn Treyarch game is the shit that an Infinity Ward does well. But I'm not Activision, right? I'm not paid the big bucks, and they're going to keep pumping out product every year as long as they're making money off of it. Unfortunately, the game suffers for it. The actual fans suffer from the issues with the product. It's just a pain in the ass to see the potential that's there and to see them not fulfill that potential. And like that kind of all wraps into this. So, the potential is there for clan wars, but they didn't wrap it up together the way they needed to. They could have mixed it in with something like league play. I would have liked to have seen the league play aspect with the 6v6, because the game should, in theory, be balanced around 6v6. That's not to say that it is, but in theory, the game should be balanced around 6v6, since it was, originally developed for 6v6, because Ground War is not available on anything but Xbox One and PS3 or 4. So the hope would be going forward that ooh, look at all that people. The hope would be going forward that you could see better balance, where both the good things and the good things shine through as opposed to the bad things, and the good ideas are actually expanded upon, as opposed to a good idea like Clan Wars kind of being dropped and shitted on because they didn't execute it properly. I mean, it's really sad to see the state of affairs that goes on with Call of Duty, especially when you look at the player base. And like I said, that's the biggest issue, I think, with the idea behind having a separate lobby for it, or, you know, a separate playlist is the fucking size of the player base right now. It's just not enough players online at any given time to support it. And that kind of, you know, has something to do with the different next-gen consoles. And a lot of people are turned off by the game. But a lot of it, like I said, I do believe it's a lot of next-gen console stuff. Call of Duty is still the top seller. Unfortunately, you know, nobody's come out with a game that sells better. Not to say that there's not better games, because I'm sure there are. But this has the largest player base, which makes it easier to get in the lobbies, which makes it easier to find noobs, which makes it easier to have fun because they're shitting on bad players. Yeah. So hopefully we'll see some changes going forward. I don't think you're going to see too many changes with Clan Wars on Ghost, even though Infinity Ward won't have another game for what, 3 years now, something like that. But I don't think you'll see any changes on Ghost with the Clan War setup. I don't think you'll see a mercenary playlist. I don't think you'll see a league play style playlist for the Clan Wars to take place in, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? You know, we're not the developers. I wish we were. If we were, I think if the developers actually listened to the fans, I think the game would be a lot better. The problem is all the developers are listening to is money. At least in this situation, you know, the whole fanhood stuff, it doesn't really matter to anybody. So that's unfortunate as it may be, but as long as they're getting that money, and I can't say nothing, it's fucking smart business model. As long as they're getting that money, they're gonna do what they do the same way they've been doing it. They're not gonna change anything because there's no reason to. And this game is winding down. Boy, this shit was close, man. I was kind of hyped when we won it, I'm not gonna lie. And the fact that I'll finish first. Normally these guys outscore me because most of the people in this full party are better players than myself. But that's neither here nor there, because I was the linchpin of the team this game, baby. Oh man, now I had a lot of fun this game. And this is how most of these Clan War style games should take place. It really is. And look at this shit. Oh my God, the whole team. But this is how most of the Clan War should take place. You should be playing against other parties or other tryhards at least, so that you have competitive games. And this is a good old-fashioned Black Ops 2 style game right here, baby. All competitive and shit. Anyway, final score 200 to 199. I think I went 38-9 with 7 caps, and we barely win. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave your comments below as your boy gets the sexiest final kill cam you'll ever see, shooting them in the ass cheeks like a boss.